Hey there, I'm buying some stuff lately. Got myself a fan and wanted to, I'll probably make a review of the fan later. And you might not have heard about this fan before, or maybe you have, but unlikely. This one. This is a Nidec Gentle Typhoon. Said to be particularly silent for the amount of air it pushes through and with the high static pressure, so good for radiators. And yeah, very low noise, and it's a bit more expensive. So that's why you get all the advantages, basically. Yeah, I got it, and look what happens. Oh, and it's supposed to have very little resistance, so it keeps spinning if you cut the voltage. And this is the fan I got. And this is not, it's not scratching on the outside. And also not on the separators here. It must be something in here in the hub. So something was messed up in here. Very disappointed. So that will have to wait. Normally I wanted to make a review probably today about this on my radiator, but you can stay tuned and it will come shortly. I have an EVGA graphics card, a hybrid, 980 Ti hybrid, so with a radiator, and that is a 120, which is always a bit more noisy than a 140 millimeter, and only one, not the big water cooling array. So the hybrid cards have a radiator for 120 fan, like this one, and the one from EVGA, it's hard to judge for me how noisy it is compared to others, but I wanted to see whether this fan, especially with the high static pressure, will be able to result in the same cooling power. It's probably a bit difficult to reproduce properly, but I just wanted to generally see how much more silent is this fan in my case, and then I will make comparison video with this new fan and with the EVGA. I don't know what the EVGA fan is, what brand. Couldn't figure out which. Just says EVGA, but that's only the label. But yeah, we'll see. And on the EVGA card, I had to do RPM control anyway on that thing because everything was running way too quickly. The fan revved up to maximum way too early. So I had to do some silent treatment there. Yeah, so this is will be returned. So RMA, surprisingly on Amazon, I had to send it back. I selected it's defective. So then I have to select it back and apparently manually buy a new one. Apparently there is no option for replacement. I remember in the past I could select replace this, send me another one, apparently not. So I have to pay twice now, it seems. So they already charged me for what I paid for this, and while I am sending it back I have to buy a new one and get charged for that again. If this was something more expensive, that would be really a problem. Oh well. It's a bit disheartening because there's a lot of stuff coming. Actually I got some other stuff. This is quite nice. Mini keyboard. I wanted to something remote controlling, so I can sit on my lie down and listen on my headphones, and without it's difficult to control the PC and switch the tracks, or to just play a YouTube video. And if the YouTube video is mostly just about listening and not about the video, I can just close my eyes, lie down and listen to the video, but it needs some controls. And so I installed a Firefox add-on that adds a few more video controls for the HTML5 video player. And this is really nice because it is so extremely small. It's basically, remote control size. And so like K is pause video, and I got something I use a lot lately. I put assign 2 buttons to playback speed. So during a video, I would just increase speed, lower speed, based on how well I can understand the talk in the video. So it saves a lot of time if you're watching videos with talk. So I would go to 1.75 times, sometimes 2.5 times speed. Yeah, so this was nice. So this is Bluetooth and internal battery and all very convenient. Got a little bit Bluetooth dongle in here, and that stored on the side here, all very practical. And the only problem with this is it seems to control my regular keyboard and mouse. It is listed as a mini keyboard device in Windows, separate device, under printers and devices. But if I press caps lock on this, it activates the caps lock on my main keyboard. And it doesn't, although I can access the mouse and keyboard settings via that device, those seem to be the settings of my other devices. So I got a gaming mouse with a very low sensitivity set in Windows due to the high resolution. And if I'm using the touchpad on this thing here, which is by the way called Re Mini X1. Let's see. Yeah, Re Mini X1. What did it cost? 20 bucks or something? Totally fine. Yeah, and so the mouse speed via touchpad is horribly low because it uses the mouse speed from my regular mouse. So that is weird. I thought every device has its own. Yeah, I have to figure that out, but if I can figure that out, not that bad. I'm only using this for the keys anyway. Yeah, so that was that. Stay tuned. There's a lot more coming in the next few days because I ordered some stuff. You'll see. Stay tuned. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, give this an upvote and see you very soon. Bye.